Hi there once more guys, Stefan from Stefan as ever today, and I want to go over the player, particularly one player, who really stood out for me and I'm sure did for many of you as well. Now that player happens to be Aaron Mooy of Huddersfield Town, of course the Socceroo, which translates to Australian International. Now Aaron Mooy was of course on loan at Huddersfield Town last season before making the move permanent over the summer. He was actually with Manchester City, loaned out immediately by the Sky Blues when he did join a year ago. Originally, of course, from Australia. Now, just to recap, so getting right into his performance yesterday afternoon at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, of course, the visitors prevailing 3-0, and Aaron Mooy contributed directly with one assist and also had a stellar game throughout. So just going over some of his specific stats in that game, he completed 41 passes with a 79% passing accuracy. Now 83% of those were forward passes at that as well, so that's certainly an encouraging sign for any midfield player of course. Now the average passing length that he was able to muster was 18 metres. It's not particularly a stat that we hear about often, but there we have it. So certainly the sort of mid to long range passes is something that he is quite adept in. But yeah, he clearly loves spraying the ball around, picking the ball up off the back four, moving forward, also receiving from wide areas as well. He's quite a stocky build, diminutive sort of frame, and certainly is able to pivot and fend off players quite capably. In fact, we saw in the lead up to the goal that he weighed in with the assist for, so the Huddersfield goal scored by Mounie incidentally, Mooy was able to protect the ball and actually got a little bit lucky, I must say, after navigating his way down the left flank and then squaring the ball for the resulting goal. Now more generally, what we've seen so far across his career today, Aaron Mooy, by the way, is only 26. Already played in Britain prior to joining Huddersfield, well City, and then Huddersfield last season incidentally. So he played for St Mirren in Scotland a couple of years ago. I believe he was there in 2011. Before moving back to Australia, initially with a team called the Western Sydney Wanderers. Subsequent to that went to Melbourne City, and like I say, a year ago he joined Huddersfield Town on loan from Manchester City, so it was one of those instant loan deals. But of course, come this summer, he's now made that move permanent, so there we go. What we can expect to see more of Mooy across the coming season with diagonal balls, long-range passes, neat intricate 1-2s, set pieces, free kicks, and so much more. One player who I certainly find he draws comparisons to is Arsenal's Santi Cazorla. Mooy in many ways is quite similar. So Mooy is two-footed, first of all. He's got a great first touch. He's a very good technical player. Can go past a player, but isn't necessarily a dribbler. And very physical, which is so crucial, of course, in the English game. And particularly having been indoctrinated with a baptism of fire last season in the Championship, I'm sure he's quite the physical specimen, even more so now. So the guy has it in spades, and incidentally was the player of the season last term for Huddersfield Town. You can tell he's loving life under manager David Wagner, and I don't just say that lightly. You can certainly see the two are quite compatible and have a great understanding, both in footballing terms and also off the pitch. So there you have it. Aaron Mooy of Huddersfield Town is the player I'm spotlighting this weekend. I've been Stefan, as ever, from Stefan, and please like and subscribe if, of course, you did take at least one thing from this video, just one thing, and I'll see you in the next video.